Today we will look into how to install Python and what are the required tools to practice. So we will look at the primary editor and installation today. Okay, let's get started. So everybody assume that we are using the Windows, and I'll in the next videos I will cover for Mac because most of you may have Windows, and let's get into the website where we get the Python to install on Windows. So open any browser you like to do and go to python.org. So then you please go to downloads. So you can choose Windows. So if you have Mac, you can choose the Mac. So I'm happy to go to Windows. So you can So if you are working in organization, so if they say you need this particular installation, so you please use the any of the older version, you can install it. But I primarily choose the latest version. So I'll go and choose the latest version now. So in this you can say these are three releases. So we'll always look at the stable releases. So let's go to the latest one. Yeah, and try to get installation version. So if you have a 64-bit, you can install 64-bit, or if you have 30-bit. But most of the current machines having 64-bit, so I choose 64-bit for my machine. So let's install that. So double click that. Wait for a few seconds. Now, so the installation path is default. If you like to install to any of your custom location, you can choose it. So I'll just leave that as a default. So I'm adding Python to the path so that it can be available for us to execute something from a command line tool. So it could be either a CMD on Windows, a PowerShell, or a Bash you can use. Okay, let's go on. So you please check this. So you no need to do some manual edit on the environment. Okay, let's get installed. And then once it is done, so we can open either CMD or Bash. So I would recommend you to have Bash also because so it's Linux. So most of the Python environments are Linux to work with, and we deploy applications of Python on Linux. Most of it that we also do. Okay, so you can either use even CMD command prompt of Windows. So wait for a few seconds. Let's get that installed. So you see that pip is installing. So pip is again, we can say that Python package manager that we say for installing all the Python libraries. Okay, so you're gonna see what we do with pip as well. So to manage all the requirements that we needed for any project. Okay. So you can say this is up to you. If you like to allow it, you can do that. You can do length limit if you want to. So sometimes if you like to put big programs that okay like and you can allow it or like so I'm just closing for now. Now just open just type cmd. So we'll get a Python to see it. So now just we already added to path. You can just see whether it is installed. You see it is now installed, and now basically you can see the version also. It is 3.1.3.13.3. Okay, so this is a prompt where you can run some Python code. So if you like to run, so you can say, let's see what happens. Let's say hello. So this is what I said before. You can still you can write code here, and let's see if any mathematic operations runs here. So fantastic, right? So you can write something without write some code, or you don't need to be like say in Java or C. You need to write so many, system.println, or you have to put colons or all that. So, but the Python is pretty much good to understand. As I said, it is a beginner friendly, and we'll look into that how to execute the programs. And before that, I already have Visual Studio Code to go and run or write some code and execute it. But I will show you where to get it. So go to browser, so Visual Studio Code. You just need to go to Visual Studio Code. This is from Microsoft. So you go here, not Visual Studio. Please remember that. And so Visual Studio is a lightweight editor, code editor, we say. So you can download it because I already have it. Click on download and you just set it up. You no need to download again because I already have it. And so in the next video, we will see how to create a basic project or basic program in Python. So to start with, we will look at basic concepts of Python, like we start with variables, types, all that. Okay, and thank you so much for watching, and please uh, comment if you like to share some feedback. So, and thank you so much again for watching. We'll discuss in upcoming video.